Hey guys, Multi here. Today I want to talk with you about the DPS rankings for Mythic Plus in the first 2 weeks. We have some very interesting data here. Maybe it's the most balanced meta so far that we ever seen in the Mythic Plus history, to be honest. So yeah, today I want to talk with you about this. I want to have a quick details maybe about some specs, but overall I try to put them into a tier list. But you will see, again, like I said, it's maybe the most balanced meta that we ever had. So yeah, let's dive into it. But first of all, I want to say a quick thank you to the sponsor of this video. The sponsor of this video is Awesome. Awesome allows you to control the computer through your phone. There's already a free version, which you should give a try if you need a remote application tool for your computer at all. It's just give it a try. But the real deal, in my opinion, is the game version with custom keyboards for various games, not only World of Warcraft. What I do in World of Warcraft with Awesome is I just try to farm herbs while I'm not on the computer, just a relaxing part of the game. It's not like, you know, the high skill level like raiding or Mythic Plus, but it's something that you can do just relaxed with your phone with Awesome. Use the code MULTI for a 7 days free version of the game version and just give it a try. Just give it a try, it's just an awesome tool. They also have a smart lock for your PC. If you are interested on something like this, check out Awesome. Alright guys, let's go into it. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy at the moment. I guess all of you guys playing maybe a lot of Mythic Plus at the moment if you are invested into the Mythic Plus. As you can see here, we have here the archon.gg website or archon.gg website. Look at this. Just have a quick look. It's for keys 10 to 13. So don't get me wrong. We are not talking here about low keys. We talk here about high keys. I guess we will see even more higher ones for sure in the future. Because, you know, I think that most people now get maybe this week or next week their the set pieces ready. They have the 4-set bonus. They are collecting their best trinkets and whatever. So we definitely will see higher keys than plus 13, but I think starting plus 9, plus 10 to talk about high keys is definitely not that bad. And as you can see, the meta is crazy. Everything is CNS besides a few on A, and also if you see the difference from the best spec to the least one best spec, it is just around 100 in score. If you look this up in Warcraft logs just for the past week, not 2 weeks or range of 1 week, you also see here, look at this, is so close together. The only thing outlier is in a positive way Augmentation Evoker, and in a negative way the how is it called, the Beastmaster Hunter, Beast Mastery Hunter. So, and then we have here Murloc.io. I think, or maybe know that you already know this as well. As you can see here the differences of the specs, and if you again look here for the best spec, and then okay, here if you go down to the last one, Sub-Rogue is pretty bad, but also apart from this, everything is very close together. Also with here maybe the positive outliers, the Frost Decay and the Augmentation Evoker, and then the other ones. So just to get this here done as well again, that we are having this open. Is there now a problem with the... Okay, anyways, then let's just hope over it like this. So what I want to do is I want to put them into the tier list. Okay, you could say everything is S and just a few are A tier, but I want to make it a little bit more diversified, but also not in a crazy way. But I think if I would have to say, we have 2 S plus specs. Here the order on the bottom is where I had them before. The first ones are the more higher ones, the lower ones are like here also lower. So yeah, I think if we would have 2 S plus specs, I think it's Frost Decay and Augmentation Evoker. I think those specs are awesome to have them in higher keys, also in lower keys, but Augmentation Evoker brings so many benefits to the team, and Frost Decay is just crazy strong overall. in general. So I think if I would have to choose an S tier and two S plus specs, I think it would be those two ones, because they are a little bit outliers in a positive way for the current meta. And then I would say you could really say S and A tier you could combine to one tier, and it's filled with a lot of specs. It's definitely, I would not say Fire Mage, for me that's a little bit strange here, but I definitely would say it's filled with Frost Mage, Arcane Mage, Assassination Rogue is definitely included, Elemental Shaman is included, Fury War is included, maybe a little bit on the lower part, but is still doing well. Balance Druid definitely included. Also, Demon Hunter doing pretty fine. Affliction Warlock is doing a pretty good job. Enhancement Shaman is doing a pretty good job. Destruction Warlock also, I don't know, maybe it would be one of the first that I would put into my A tier here. Is doing a good job. Same I would say about Survival Hunters, maybe only with my A tier. Sub-Rogue is one of the very least spec that I would put a little bit more down. Then we have the Arms Warrior, A tier here, definitely. The Monk is doing very good. Unholy DK, another very good DK spec. DK in general, also the Blood DK is doing pretty good. Also this one I would only put in A, but just again, only in A. How this already sounds. Demo Warlock, I have to look it quick up. I forgot a little bit. Demo Warlock I think is the... Yeah, Demo Warlock I think is one of the specs that I would put only in B tier. Feral Druid maybe as well. Retribution Paladin, I think here's the data a little bit divided, and here's very high. Okay, so then we put it also here. Fire Mage, I only would put it here. Maybe as hierarchy goes, as better Fire Mage is. That means maybe in a plus 13 is already really here, but in a plus 10 or plus 9, plus 8, whatever, it could be a little bit lower. So it's hard to say. I would put it in the front of the A tier because it has a lot of upside potential. Outlaw Rogue is doing fine as well, but sometimes I get a little bit confused with the Rogue specs, I have to be honest. Well, where is it here on Warcraft logs? Let me just have a quick look. Loading data. I hope it's not loading again for a long time. Beastmaster Hunter definitely also B tier. Marksman maybe A. Devastation Evoker A, and that's already it. Or did I forget? I very often forget one of the specs, and then the people telling me in the comments, "Hey, you forgot one." So just to make it clear, the difference from B tier to S tier is pretty much kind of nothing, because as you can see, I have here now the Beastmaster is here in B tier, and if you now compare it to one of the specs that is just into the S tier, it's maybe around 100 points, or here it's even less than 100 points. So the meta is balanced as never before, in my opinion. The meta is balanced as never before. Things can change if we get up to plus 15, plus 16 in the next upcoming weeks, because maybe there starts to some specs to fall apart because they have not enough defensive cooldowns to handle some abilities in Mythic Plus, or their damage is too bursty or something like this, that as longer the trash mobs are alive, as more they struggle to deliver their DPS in the way they do it maybe right now. But again, we are already talking here about plus 13 keys, so it's not like low keys, to be honest. So it's definitely already a high key. Maybe some people will not even play plus 13s in 3, 4, 5 weeks, even if they have the gear. So yeah, let's see how this develops in the future. I guess we have here a very good upside potential for Fire Mage going up in the rankings as longer and as more HP that the mobs have. Same I could say about Balanced Druid. I think a little bit downside potential I see in Retribution Paladin and Arms Warrior, maybe even Fury Warrior. I think they feel for me very bursty at the moment, and maybe they could fall a little bit apart. But again, the meta is balanced like hell at the moment. You can play a +12, a +13 with every given combination of the DPS classes, just to make that clear. Frost DK helps a lot, Augmentation Evoker helps a lot, but they are not needed to play the highest keys possible in the game right now. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you have a good week in Mythic Plus, a good Great Wall and whatever. See you. Bye bye.